iPhone 16 raises the bar for what an iPhone can do.
库克在发表会上说的眉飞色舞 ，iPhone 16开卖首周预购量却不尽理想，原因竟然跟这间新创公司有关。
Google ahead of Microsoft and ahead of Apple next month. Those three giants have had to reorient their entire businesses, Kelly, around artificial intelligence because of what this one startup has done.
苹果原本要携手 ChatGPT， 但 AI 赶不上脚步，股价也跟着掉。母公司 OpenAI 几乎成为生成式 AI 的代名词。虽然是研究人工智慧的独立机构，但也带起 AI 的热潮，市值的增长速度打破了独角兽企业的纪录。
This all-out arms race we're seeing in the valley for these AI companies to get more cash. OpenAI with ChatGPT has been considered the leader.
执行长奥特曼也成为 AI 热潮的代表人物，外界已经在用放大镜看 OpenAI 接下来的表现。
You bring Sam Altman not because you're doing the partnership, but because he's the one that got everybody on board with ChatGPT in the first place, and he's going to signal to everybody watching this event that Apple is not going to be the one that's going to wait and watch, that this is the moment.
尤其在逼宫风波当中，奥特曼元气大伤，不少 OpenAI 的元老都离开决策高层。OpenAI 是否朝盈利事业发展，更是成为关注话题。尤其目前 OpenAI 有许多金主都能看到奥特曼的投资身影，更是引发争议。2019年转型成为有利润上限但非盈利的董事会管辖，独特的营运模式让早期的创立者也是亿万富豪的马斯克气到告上法院。
Does seem weird that something can be a non-profit open source and somehow transform itself into a for-profit closed source. I mean, this would be like let's say you funded an organization to save the Amazon rainforest, and instead they became a lumber company and chopped down the forest and sold it for money. And you'd be therefore like, well, wait a second, that's the exact opposite of what I gave the money for. Yeah. Is that legal? That doesn't seem legal.
但要维持生成式 AI 确实烧钱，而且包括谷歌、微软以及辉达都抱着大把钞票上门，因此传出 OpenAI 准备修改公司的体制，明年就要摆脱复杂的非盈利结构。
They're going to have to reorganize and restructure the company before any of these investors can see some kind of massive return off of that.
但也有专家认为，奥特曼这几年的利润几乎都跳票，对 OpenAI 成为盈利企业之后的发展感到忧心。
He's able to raise money at these very, very high valuations without having to demonstrate the progress that he promised a year or two ago. And, you know, as long as those incentives are misaligned, you shouldn't trust him. And, you know, there's a lot of history here. And as an investor, I'm looking at this thing going, wow, it's interesting because the promises of 2 years ago and the promises of 1 year ago have not come true. The only thing that's come true is that he's raised more money at higher valuations.
目前科技巨头的策略合作仍旧将为 OpenAI 吸引更多的投资，但 AI 大战显然已经悄然开打。ChatGPT 虽然一战成名，但下一步是不是还能一鸣惊人，推出更革命性的产品，决定这个准备迈向盈利组织的公司未来还能走多长远的路。TVBS新闻综合报道。